Hi, I'm Dr. John Gray, author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And at MarsVenus.com, our show today is on how to get the guy. And I go into great detail exploring how a woman's vulnerability makes her approachable to a man versus a woman's lack of vulnerability literally causes men to be repelled or not interested. Women often think men are intimidated by women, and that's very rare. Certainly that's possible. But when women sort of have it all together, they really don't have a job for a man. And so why would a man want to go somewhere if there's no job for him, no place where he's needed? Men need to feel that they can be successful in making a woman happy. So the secret in how to get a guy is learning how to be vulnerable, but at the same time not needy. Often that's hard for women to know the difference. If you need a man, then suddenly you feel like you're being needy, when really men love when we're needed. How do we know that we're needed? Is when a woman is delighted to see us. When a woman asks us a question and we give an answer and she always has a positive response, like, well, that's a good idea. Well, that makes sense. And even if what he says is not what you want to hear, or you don't think it's a good solution, at least give him the message that you still uphold him like someone you would depend on or need. So you might say something friendly like, hey, that's a good idea. I'll use that to figure out what I want to do, as opposed to go into great detail about why what he has said is wrong. So what we want to do is learn ways to interact with men so that you give them the experience that they can be successful in making you happy. And counseling a woman the other day who really is very powerful and influential in the world, she gives out the message that she doesn't need a man. And when I finally said, you have to create an opportunity for him to help you. You have to ask for help. And she sort of had a practice, and she took on this voice of a Southern girl being all seductive and whatever. She goes, that's just not me. And I go, you don't have to be anybody but you. But do you need a man in your life? I don't know, she says. Well, if you don't need a man, you won't have a man. The truth is, what do you want? Well, I want friendship, I want companionship, I want someone to support me in what I do, somebody who's proud of what I do, and I'm proud of what they do, and we can help each other. Okay, there you have it. What do you need a man for? So you're not alone, so that you have companionship, so you have friendship, so you have specialness, so you can have sex together. This is why you need a man in your life. Make sure you give him that message that you do need a man. And the ways you give a man the message of being needy is a little different. Needy is when you get a guy he's there in your life and you need him for something and he's not there for you. You make him wrong. You say, gee, I needed you. You weren't here. Why weren't you here? And I'm upset you weren't here. This comes back down to the secret awareness of what makes it work between men and women is don't expect a man to ever make you happy. Don't need him to make you happy. Need him to make you happier. So what do you need a man for? You don't need a man to be happy. You need a man to be happier. You can do it all. Another reason you need a man is so you don't have to do it all yourself. Because if you do it all yourself, you start to burn out. You'll be much happier if you have a partner in life. And that's why you need a man in your life. And so at the times when he's not there for you, no problem. You can be there for yourself. You can be happy yourself. So I explore in much greater detail how we can learn to let go of this neediness, at the same time how to become more vulnerable. So we're putting out the message that you're capable of appreciating what a man has to offer. And a lot of that has to do with finding your vulnerable feelings. Often women who are very powerful have disconnected from their vulnerable feelings, and so a man doesn't feel drawn. Other women that are less powerful, don't have as much self-esteem, they will tend to have too much neediness, feeling like I can't do it myself. So the key is I can be happy on my own, but to be happier, I need you. And that's the secret message of how to get the guy in your life. Check out MarsVenus.com to hear more on this subject and others. Have a great day.